Rello on them. Rello on them.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy, Jay Takashi, guys, and I'm here to bring you guys a breakdown of the recent episode, number 3 of Isekai di Chi Skill wo Te ni Shita Ore wa. And a lot of great things happened in this episode, in episode 3. There's so many things to talk about, but I'm gonna shorten it down so we can get right into it. Okay, guys. So first of all, in this episode, we have an introduction of a new character, Miyu, and Yuya encounters her on his shopping on his little shopping mall tour. He's looking to get new clothes, particularly, and he's trying to figure out what fits him. And quote unquote Miyu was doing a shoot, particularly, and quote unquote the guy that was supposed to be there to do the photo shoot with her, because she's a model and everything, didn't show up. So Yuya gets offered, technically, they go looking for someone, and then they run into Yuya, and Yuya is just being googly-eyed throughout the entire first 5-6 minutes of the episode, by a bunch of females throughout the store, shopping mall in this case. I say store, I mean shopping mall, and he was in the midst of helping them because of his good nature and how he was raised in time. And I will always continue to bring that up because I think the way Yuya is now is because of his grandfather. Like I said, he's still getting used to his new opportunities that await him and things like that. But for him to go out his way to actually help these people out really showed his character. And so he does a photo shoot with Miyu, and even he gets some advice from her. He's all awkward and fumbly while he's doing the photo shoot, but after it's over, he gets some quote unquote dialogue with her, which I really love the character. And this is where the episode really shined in my point. The dialogue exchange between Yuya and Miyu, where I said once before, she actually walks away with some advice where she says, you should take your time with things, and also take your time with things, and also gradually learn from the experience you've gotten here, and just go it at your own pace. So take your time, go it at your own pace, and trust me, you will see things, you will see much differently. You will see things much differently than you did before, and also you'll see how things just come full circle for you. And it was some really good advice, dialogue exchange between the both of them. Because you is also going on saying I never could imagine me being fashion and me being in the same category. Back then when I was overweight, things like that, bullied, things like that. I couldn't imagine me being in a scenario now that I'm in. Sorry about that, yo. And sorry about that. And you quote unquote have the quote unquote drunk idol, I say idol, quote unquote, F boy, model boy come in and then try to, put hands on Miyu, try to hit on her when he's still stupidly like probably halfway drunk, and later to know that he was also kind of stalking her, also like being hella persistent, and you and trust me, the people who he was supposed to show for said will report you and things like that, and also he tried to put hands on me. My man Yuya did the the old Liu Kang grab you by your arm and throw you to the ground, and and I want to say this: while he was being photo shoot, there was a whole crowd of people staring at him. Not simply just the girl him, and you even have girls. You even have like a bunch of girls saying like, I'm his new fan, things like that. Like, I love this new, I love the new dark haired guy, things like that. Like, you have them actually cheering him on and giving. And I've always said this. I think Yuya's confidence is quote unquote going to get better and better each episode. Like I said, he still has some insecurities there. Still talking about how he was prior, but I do believe that he's gonna get there. He's definitely gonna get there. I'm actually glad he's not a Chad, because that makes me really happy. Because realistically, if he just got like I said, once he got through the change and everything, he just don't want to show of himself of everything, and just being approached by people and actually accepting kindness from other people that he had never once ever experienced before. So that's why I think him having the opportunities that he has, looking the way he does now, is a good thing for him. And like I said, it's a new lease on life for him. And also, I think, like I said, I think he's exploring this like, I'm saying one episode at a time. He's exploring this as a day at a time. And I mean that metaphorically when I say that, guys. I don't know how many days have passed since the start of episode 1 to this, but pretty much, he's getting there, and I do like that, and I do like how he's so earnest and honest with some things, and actually coming out of the show and just talking to people now. Like, I really do like that. And quote unquote, so we end the quote unquote the whole interaction with Miyu, saying him being offered a modeling job, and then he quote unquote says like, I'm very grateful and valuable to the experience that I've gotten, and I'm gonna cherish this, but I don't think I'm anywhere. I said I don't think I'm nowhere ready to actually, do something like this yet, because I'm not committed to it. And I think I need to learn more. So he gracefully turns it down, but also as a bonus for the clothes that he got a chance to wear in a shoot for Social Meal, the photographer, quote unquote, the people, the staff that actually give it to him, because he said, I want to compensate you for your hard work for helping us through a crisis technically right now. We're in need of a big pinch, and you just saved us. So he said, I'd rather pay you income, but this is the best I can do right now. Just do this. And he said, like, I can possibly say, like, thank you. Like, no, this is for your hard work. Thank you. And I really love, like, he actually walked away with some new threads. And I'm like, you're just gonna look like a dashing young superstar when he probably gets out of high school or during high school. Who knows? And And that's all. That's all that happened for Yuya and Miyu. But also at the end of it, I'll touch on that later. So we're talking. So getting back to the Isekai world getting to the other world, we have Princess Lixia, who's now who's constantly thinking about Yuya since he had saved her in the dark region, is what it was called. Guys, please correct me if I'm wrong. If I said that wrong. I actually want to comment on this too, where she said, I'm going back to the forest where I can actually see him. I want to see the guy that saved me, things like that, and our people. And this is the one time where I'm actually like the spoiled princess thing kind of like got on my nerves. It was her dumb decision. Like, she says, well, because when we first encountered her, it seemed like they had a hard time just battling the creatures out there. Like, they barely survived an inch of her life. And she flat out says, she flat out says, I'm going to go back out there because I want to see him. you do realize you're putting your men in danger, even though you are royalty. And I understand that soldiers, knights, and soldiers have to follow your orders. I do definitely get that. That's how the hierarchy has always existed, and that's how it was supposed to be. You follow the princess, king, queen, all that stuff. You follow their orders. But you guys barely survived an inch of life, and you want to go there again, even if you're bringing more reinforcements, is just silly to me. Because there was no guarantee that she was going to see him again over there. So I do want to point that out. I think that was kind of foolish to like not know that area, and to like bring and try to waste loads of lives just to try to see one person. So I'm going to be real about that. I think that was very foolish on her end, on Lexia's part. Not her soldiers, because the soldier says, "What are you doing?" But you know, and here's the funny part: they almost get X'd again because of her stupid decision. Almost end up getting like the same scenario, and then Yuya comes last minute and saves them again. Same scenario as last episode, and she sees him, and then she ends by saying, "Will you marry me?" And that's how the episode ends. All I can say is that this episode was good in many ways. Like I said, character interaction, dialogue, Yuya and Miyu actually understanding and talking to one another. Him actually getting comfortable with talking to more people, and not getting moved overly anxious, things like that. You know, still a little. I'll say it's still a little nervous, but not a lot like he used to be. But I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to the next episode. This anime has been really entertaining for me, and I'm hoping that we keep getting more dubs each episode. Lexi has lost the point for me because of their stupid choice. Other than that, guys, this has been my breakdown of episode 3 and my thoughts on it, and quote unquote. One last thing. Sorry, guys. One last thing. We ended off on a cliffhanger saying of this random agency of people trying to look for Yuya to see who he is because they don't know his identity, and they want to get him in a modeling contract because he's a rare commodity, and most likely he'll be a rising star if they do get him in there. But just to throw that in there, guys. Sorry about that. So like I said, guys, hope you enjoyed this breakdown and my thoughts personally. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like, subscribe, comment as always, all that jazz. Check out the content. You know what it is. And as I always say, guys, drink some green tea, drink some water, and please be sure to exercise. Stay healthy out there, y'all. And peace out.